again everyone, welcome back to another Figma review, and I know a lot of you have been waiting a long time for this one, and this is Figma Lucina. Like it says down there, she's from Fire Emblem Awakening, but of course she's also from Super Smash Bros. And this figure is from Max Factory and Good Smile Company. So first off, let's take a look at the box. There's the front, and as you can see, there's a window into the figure itself. There's the picture on the left-hand side of the box, the right-hand side of the box, the top and the bottom, and there are those awesome pictures on the back of the box. But hey, we've been waiting a long time for this. Let's bust this thing open and see what we've got. Just a quick look at the clear inner packaging. There's the front. There's the back. Crack that open then, and in the bottom we've got the clear bag, stand, base, extra hands, as well as the instructions. And they come in Japanese on one side and English around here on the other. So now let's get on to the main event, the figure itself. So there she is, finally out of the box, and Max Factory has delivered once again. They have absolutely nailed it here. This figure is perfect. There was a bit of a rough patch there for a while where Figma weren't up to their usual standard, but the last few I've taken a look at have been absolutely perfect. I mean, just take a look at that. The overall sculpt, those awesome colors, and that amazing level of detailing. Sheer perfection. Moving in now for a closer look, and there's the face. And once again, we've got that fine, expertly applied Figma detailing. The sculpt of the hair looks fantastic. There's the front, and there is the back. One thing I have noticed, however, is that these parts down here, which are made from a soft, pliable material, seem to slightly differ in color from the hard parts. Now, I first noticed this in the LCD screen of my camera, and it really is not that obvious on the figure itself. There's her hairband in a nice metallic gold, and that features some nice, fine detail. Moving now down to her costume in a nice navy blue, metallic gold, brown on the straps, grey on the buckles. All in all, that color does look great. All of these straps are individual parts, which is pretty damn cool. And the cape there in navy blue, maroon on the underside, features an awesome sculpt as well as some joints, is also completely removable so you can display her without the cloak. Some more nice attention to detail. As you can see, the paulders are painted in the gloss paint, which is a nice contrast against the matte navy on this section here. There's also some nice sculpted stitching detail on the cuffs, as well as here on the belt. Her scabbard in metallic gold and maroon, and finally down to her boots. And again, just like before, these are awesomely detailed. So there is Figma Lucina with everything that she comes with. As for faces, we've that default face you've seen already, as well as this smiling face. Not a whole lot of difference between the two, to be honest. However, we do get a whole completely different head, and this is the masked one with the short hair. And this head works with those same two faces. You just pull off the front, attach on the face, and just stick the front section back on again, and that's what it looks like. And there are those two faces side by side, so you can see the difference. And yes, you can attach the mask to the long hair. As for hands, we've got those default fists that she comes with, a pair of widespread open hands, a pair of relaxed open palmed hands, a pair of holding hands for holding her as well as other Figma's accessories, and last up is this unique left hand, and that's for pulling off this pose on the box here. And on the off chance you're not familiar with the Figma line, most Figma's hands, heads, and accessories are interchangeable, so there is a lot of fun to have here. So there is Lucina's falchion in maroon, metallic silver, and metallic gold, and we also get this segment which is just the hilt and the guard, and that can connect like this into the scabbard. That does mean the sword itself can't slot down in there. So now moving on to articulation, and as always from the head down. There is the head all the way to the front. Like I mentioned, these parts of the hair are pliable so they don't get in the way. However, when you move that to the back, this section of hair does get in the way a bit. Probably not the case if you use this head. So one more time, there's the head all the way to the front, all the way to the back. That can rotate side to side and spin all the way around if you want to. And we also got a side to side tilt. There's the arm all the way up. That can rotate all the way around. There's the bend at the elbow. The cuff can rotate around, and at the wrist we have the ball joint, so that hand can move up, down, and rotate around. As for the ab crunch, this part here is all made of a soft material. That means inside of this there is a joint so she can bend to the front, and quite a bit too, and a little bit to the back. So one more time, to the front, to the back, and let's see if we've got some side to side. No, not a bit. There's the leg all the way up to the front, and that's impressive. All the way to the back, again, that's pretty damn awesome. And the legs all the way out, and she can nearly nail the splits, not quite. The bend at the knee, and finally at the ankle weave all the way down, all the way up, 360-degree rotation, as well as the, whoa, this is new. We've got a crazy pivot going on right here. Just look at that, that's the first time I've seen a Figma do something like that. This part here seems to be a cup over the joint, and it rotates at that point there. That is some mad movement right there. And by the way, I totally forgot the rotation here at the thigh, so that can spin all the way around. So that is it for the review. Again, this is an awesome Figma, so I'm gonna get the bad point out of the way first, and that's that it comes with next to no accessories. I really would have liked to seen a more expressive face in there, like the one you get with Figma Link. The two faces you get are really similar and a bit disappointing. Some attack effect parts would have been nice as well, but then again I would have just have been happy with an extra face. This box is a little bit light on the accessories. But with that out of the way, this is a fantastic Figma. It's so good. A lot of display options here. With the cloak, without the cloak, with the mask, without the mask. You would almost want two of these. Quality-wise, it's that usual insane Max Factory Figma quality that blows the competition away. And all in all, what can I say? If you like Fire Emblem Awakening, Super Smash Bros, or just the character Lucina herself, then you owe it to yourself to pick this one up. So, as always, thanks for watching, and make sure to come back for more Figma reviews. And I'll see you next time. And yes, you can attach the mask to the long hair.